Once upon a time in a kingdom far, far away, there lived a very lazy cat. Now, this cat wasn't your ordinary feline. This cat had thick, luscious fur that was the softest and most luxurious in the whole kingdom. It was so thick, in fact, that the cat couldn't see a thing. Every morning when the sun rose, the cat would open one eye, take a lazy stretch, and immediately shut its eye again. All it wanted to do all day was nap. But napping wasn't as easy as it seemed. You see, the cat's luxurious fur would get tangled in the bushes as it napped, and the cat would just end up with even more scratches and cuts. At the end of the massage, the cat felt so relaxed. It thanked the mouse and told it to run along now, and from that day on, the cat and the mouse became friends. They would meet every day on the marble wall, and the mouse would give the cat a massage, and the cat would tell the mouse all sorts of wonderful stories about the world outside the wall. The cat may have been lazy and blind, but it was also very friendly, and that made it very happy. So the cat went to the king and asked for a favor. "Oh, king, please build me a house with smooth, polished walls so that I can nap in peace." The king, who was an animal rights activist, agreed to the cat's request, and soon after, the cat's new house was built. It had shiny marble walls that were perfect for a cat to lounge on. The cat was so happy. It spent all day, every day, lounging and napping on the marble walls, but it did notice that something small was moving in front of its face. So the cat did what any cat would do. It swatted at the mouse with its paw. The mouse squeaked and ran away, and the cat, not being able to see, ended up hitting its wall. However, one day a little mouse came scurrying by. It was a tiny field mouse with a twitchy nose and whiskers that quivered with fear. After a while, the mouse got tired of being tormented and stood up on its hind legs and said, "Hey, you big, ugly, lazy cat, why don't you let me give you a massage on your marble wall? After all, you are too blind to see how beautiful I am." The cat thought this was a great idea. It had had enough of chasing the mouse, and it really did have quite a few aches and pains from all of its failed attempts at catching it. The mouse had been running from a hungry owl all day, and it had finally found a hole in the caddis house where it could squeeze through and escape the owl. Now, the cat was very nearsighted, so it couldn't make out the mouse's tiny form. This happened over and over again. Every time the mouse scurried past, the cat would try to catch it, but it would only end up hurting itself. And so the mouse gave the cat a massage. It rubbed the cat's shoulders, its back, its belly, and the cat purred with delight.